Come on in. So I just got done with a class that was teaching us how to draw cats and told us to draw our cat the way we want to draw our cat. So I did this drawing quick. We didn't have a long time to do it, but this is what I just did in the workshop I was in. And I did mine as an illustration, but I did use watercolor and ink. So I might use washable ink this time to see what happens with the effect. I want to be practicing some birds here. So if you're just watching, I just did this cat here in the workshop I was in. So he said, do it the way I'm elected to do it. So, but he said start off studying the shapes. So in case people who are just coming, I just did this little cat drawing in the workshop I was in. Mine is an illustration. That's what he said I did. I just drew it real quick. We had to draw cats. So in this one, I'm going to play around with uh, the shape of bird shapes. That's what we're doing here. He told me to start looking at the shapes and use a regular pencil at first, and then I can always erase it. So I'm going to be using this erasable color pencil for a light sketch. And then I'll be going over it with um, this pen here. And then I'll be good getting into the watercolor. So I'm taking this approach to this bird here. I'm doing it different. Now he did say you can do the bird, you could do your animals in watercolor first and then draw it in over it, but it doesn't have to be exactly in the lines. So he said it doesn't have to be like all the way in it. It can actually be sort of like an impressionism picture. Okay. So I was just in this guy's workshop. If y'all interested in finding out his workshop, I will post the link on my lifestyle channel. I went to his workshop just now. So I'm gonna try the method where he says just do the paint first, then draw and don't care whether it's exactly in the lines. And then he said you can also draw the shapes, erase the parts of the shapes you don't want, go over it in ink or do washable ink, and then go over in color. So this is my first try at the drawing with the watercolor with the cat class I was in. That's the first one. Okay. Um, so I'm gonna see here. So I think I'm gonna be a little bit more um, braver with my braver with my painting, and I think I'm just gonna do what he said, paint first, and then drawing the lines to see what happens. So I'm looking at the shape. So I do see, like I see, like there could be a circle there, there could be a square there, and then there could be like a triangle there. Okay, this can actually be a circle there, and then um, the black within. So we're gonna see what happens, y'all. Okay, we're gonna see what happens. I'm gonna start off with the blue. I don't have my tray up here. Oh yes, I do. So I'm gonna start off with the blue here. One of these blues. I need a bigger desk, y'all. This desk ain't cutting it. That's why I didn't want to come up here. But my cats like to interrupt a lot, and I can't be down there with them interrupting. So I guess I have to hold the brush on my lap. Mm, okay. So I'm just playing with shapes, y'all. So he said start off with um the shapes. Let's see what I get. Uh, and then this then shut off. So I'm looking at how I can. This is such a weird way to work with this tray on my lap. I need a bigger desk, y'all. This desk is so little. He was saying don't worry about the lines. That's what he said. That it doesn't matter. We're gonna see how this turn out. Holding his phone in his hand is really throwing me off, y'all. Okay. Hey, let me see here. No, he's talking about. I would have to wait for that to dry. He said it doesn't need to be perfect. Okay. Now this pen want to dry out. Y'all, it's been so many different things, obstacles happening. Let's try this pen. Also, let me get some paper towel and dab just a little bit. I really don't want that much water on the page. This is the right pen. I need to ask him about when what happened with the brush strokes though. And I'm just doing what he said. He said practice first. I was doing it different. Okay. I actually like that one better than the other one. So this was like doing the water, the paint first and then doing the birdie. Of course, you got to have the feet. So let's see what happens. Let's get the feet in here. I could just stick with this as the pen as the feet. Looks like it has to line up. I don't even know if I did that right. Okay. But I'm sure enough enjoying it. Okay. So let me get a picture of a. If y'all not sure what I'm doing, I'm drawing a cat face, y'all. Okay. This pencil needs sharpened. I can always erase the line, so because it's not gonna be like this. I'm gonna erase these lines are gonna be gone, y'all, when I'm done. Okay. Looks a little better. Above it. This has to be like this. Trying to see where I put that line at. Yeah. Okay, that's as close. That's not too bad. Uh, oh, we got some watchers. It's coming actually to a point almost right there. I don't even care. This pen is like ready to go. I need a new drawing pen, y'all. Okay, his eyes is connecting up there. I thought they were. I don't know why I saw them different before. This phone keep going out and it's really annoying me. Yo, big time. It's messing me up. Because it was supposed to be like a little part right there. But the phone went out. It is what it is. I'm gonna have to turn this screensaver off. Super annoying. Oh, I'll just close it out because I feel like I'm gonna do a little bit more painting because I felt like I wanted to go a little bit further when I was doing learning from him. Hey, definitely an illustration. I don't know why I always want to do illustrations. Maybe I was always looking at them when I was growing up. This pen is trash. Look, I'm barely having any pen ink left. I'm going. I'm just practicing actually moving my pen. I'm not no expert artist, but I am in workshops right now. Um, he said, look at just study the shapes for a while, and that's what I'm doing. Now he said, let me see if this ink is water, if this pen is water soluble, because he was talking about that, y'all. Let me see. Yeah, it is. I could just go. Could I be so bold? Okay, let's see what water soluble, when it's water soluble pen, what does that do? Because he said I could use the ink that's already there. Okay, I see that and came out purple. I got a purple kitty. Okay, did go a little dark. Okay, but I see what he said. I should have probably used a smaller brush for his face since the ink started running all over the place. But I'm learning. Okay, let me just see here. Okay, I tried the little water soluble method that he was talking about. I felt like though you got to use a wee little bit, like a lot less water is more, because if you don't, then it just starts to get too runny. That's what I think. Okay, let's try the water soluble with the um, rose. Okay, let's try that. Draw a rose. I might not draw the whole thing, but I might just draw a closed rose. Mm. I be seeing things bigger, and I don't even know why, y'all. Thinking about where he said focus on the shapes. Uh, that's why I did it in pencil first, y'all. That's why I did it in pencil. Okay, what's going on here? Okay. Can't see. Okay. I need to sharpen this pencil. My cats be literally tearing up my room, y'all, to the point where I be like running around trying to find my stuff all in this room. I clean it up and I come in here the next day and they literally have torn it up. It's really sad. I still think this part's way too big, like maybe too much height. This whole thing is too big right here. It's really annoying me. Okay, yeah, that's better. Now they saying do all this other stuff. I'm just gonna focus on. I don't even care if the shape is like all the way right. I'm just gonna think about what he said with the shapes. Cause that looks like a hoop. This looks like this. This looks like it's going around. Like it's going around it like that. And this looks like there's a don't come in here with see y'all. I can't even do nothing in here. No, Hansi. No. 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 Roll out, baby. Roll out. Roll out. Roll out. Nope. Y'all tore this room down. No. Y'all. No. Cause I swear I'm on a roll and then they come in here every time it gets quiet. Okay. So I'm gonna just draw in what I have already, what I feel is working. Okay, looks a little better. It was supposed to be dark right here. But it is what it is, y'all. Okay. Kind of got somewhere with this flower, with this rose. I'm just seeing what happens when I just draw the shapes. I see here. Okay. Learning about the lines, y'all. Looking at how the lines actually work. Seems like I like to do line drawing. Like that's something that I enjoy. Okay. I wish I had more time to actually sit down and focus on the drawing, but I gotta get some other stuff done. Let's see this one. This one here. This they doing a heart here. This one. I like the heart method for this flower. Feels easier to do. Really do. I like this one. They got 3 flowers on this one. See where they put the other flower at. I think the other flower's like, okay. That rose turned out okay. I like that one. The heart method. I like the heart method. Yeah. Where you start off as a heart. I'm gonna save this and put this, I'm gonna post this on my channel. On my lifestyle channel real quick so I don't lose it. The one with the heart method here. This one right here, doing the rose. I think this one was the easiest run, starting off with the heart. I wonder, okay, let's see what happens. Going to use, I'm going to use the actual, um, see what happens when I just pull some of the water. Using the ink. Leaving some white space. Let's see what happens here. Ah, I like how that one turned out. I like how that one turned out. That's nice. I wonder if you can mix it with even with some red in here to see what happens. He said, okay. This lady on YouTube said with water, when you're doing watercolor, less is actually more. Like you keep some of the keep. That's what she was saying, y'all. Keep some of the um white page. This is that little pink one here, a little pink rose. It's so small. So let's see what happens. Some of them be doing these pictures so big. Okay, I'm starting to see the shapes better. It's funny how when you practice enough, I do want to do some petal practice. These is my earlier petal practices right there when I was doing petals. There's my kitty cat I did today. I like how I left some of the white space there. I think I'm gonna have to start doing that more. I'll put these ones here because I feel like I actually showed that I was learning. Put those ones there. Okay. I just want to do some petals. I don't really like going just always from here, but oh well. I'm literally using the container itself. I have to learn how to keep these petals separate. I keep bumping into. I wanted this one to be drier. Let me see this one here. So some of them are doing it like real slow. Let's see what these one. Okay, I see. They're really focusing on really getting that. Okay, let's. Okay. She started off with the black and then went in with a red. Let's see what happens. What happens if I go in with that? And then she kind of went to the red here. And she was like, so this is what a dry, it's funny how when I do dry brush, I feel like I like my strokes is more, have more expressionism to them when I work with the dry brush. That's how I feel about it. So let me see. And we just do more dry. That's what I'm gonna do. Let's see what happens when I go more dry. That's getting in real dry. I just wanted to see what happened when I do the dryer. So I do like the lighter ones. See here. That's so weird that it's like when I overlap it, it looks different. Almost like a flower that's in a dream. Like it's not a real flower, but it still could be one. Wow, look at that flower. Oh, it's funny because I took a break from doing petals, and it's like I got better at it. I think maybe sometimes we hover too much on a certain technique. I mean, something that we're trying to learn, and we're breathing the lesson down. That could be it. She said, focus on making triangles. So I'm doing that pink didn't set in right there. That one's pretty. The ink is a little heavier, but that one's a little pretty. That one's prettier. I mean, it's richer looking, deeper. Okay, I had some fun with the drawing and the painting. Let them draw. I mean, let them dry. Bye, everybody. Oh.